We still have the cat cam quick. Hi people, how's it going? Welcome back to a special Mario Kart stream. This one is about playing online with people. At least it was planned. If anybody would like to play, this is the room code. We are open to whoever wants to play. Go from knockout to some other stuff. I had some stomach-related issues, so I was a little late and I had trouble eating my dinner. And I saw that there was a problem in the chat, and it's kind of a shame. But this is not a toxic chat. But shouldn't like yell at people for trying to help the situation.
Like I don't know. It's just like, everyone is friends here. So I mean, it's just like I hope people come back, but it is not I guess I don't really want to go into it because I don't have to say names of people. But, like, there was one person, was just trying to help somebody clarify a question that was asked to them. And then they kind of, like, went off on paragraphs. Just so you know, like, just because your feelings are hurt, like, you feel like, oh, somebody asked you a personal question, your feelings are hurt about that, doesn't give you the right to go off paragraphs of being mean to the person that said that to you, because they have feelings too, and I feel like one of our you know female subscribers that is very encouraging, kind, always helps us out with super chats, and always is actually ready to help people. She was actually just trying to help somebody in the chat today who felt like they were being threatened, and she was trying to explain the situation to them, and then they kind of lashed out at her. So, you should know that she's a great friend, and we all love having her in the chat. It's, you don't want to, like, you don't want to be mean to the person that's trying to help you and trying to actually care about you. Because, we would lose out tremendously not to have her in our chat. She's a great person, so.
Very valued member and very fun member of our community, yeah.
We appreciate everyone. We don't want anyone to leave. And we get that people have crash out moments, like they get upset, but you can't just go paragraphs talking about how upset you are and saying, I'm disappointed in you. And, you can't say that kind of stuff and be mean because, it really hurts. It would hurt my feelings if somebody said that to me. And then you just want to come back and, I mean, you're welcome to come back. Nobody was canceled or anything today.
Nobody was banned. Yeah.
But just be nice. Be nice to people. People are trying to help you out. Don't get emotional and be mean in response to somebody trying to help you out. People are gonna ask you weird questions in the chat. It's just a normal part of life.
I just want to say that being asked what state you live in is not something that would constitute, like, it's not like you're I like, again, I'm dealing with stomach related stuff, possibly ulcer related stuff, and I'm in kind of a lot of pain. So when I saw the chat, I thought that there was a fight over today's what do you call it, really not bad thing that happened today. The Summer Game Fest was actually a very good showing. So I thought people were having, like, some argument over games or something. Then I see it's over what state they live, and I was just like, I was dealing with my own stuff. It's kind of like, what? It's a very strange thing to get upset over. But anyway, thank you to Cake is a Lie. I saw Cake is a Lie come in and deal with something. So thank you for swooping in. And yeah, just everybody, remember, if people are trying to help with stuff, don't lash out at them. Like, if you're fighting with someone else, whatever, but try not to fight with people in the chat. We're a nice, fun little community here, so we can't afford to have people come and go and leave and stuff because we don't have people to replace that with. So, but anyway, here's the code if you guys would like to play. I'm gonna start the first round in a couple minutes. I'm doing a little bit of free roaming.
No, you can't blame yourself if you answer an innocent question like, "Oh, I don't understand this," and you respond like, "Oh, no problem. Let me help explain it to you." And then the person goes off on you and is like, "I can't believe you would say this. Now you're pressuring me, blah, 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 blah. I feel so threatened. I'm disappointed in you." And they're writing paragraphs and paragraphs. It is not, just like in the Batman movie where he says, little Bruce Wayne is like, "It's my fault, Alfred. I shouldn't have told them to go in that alleyway, It wasn't little Bruce Wayne's fault. It was the guy that shot his parents. That was the person whose fault. So, it's not your fault for answering an innocent question. It's the person who overreacted. It's their fault. But we hope everyone can chillax and come back. And by everyone, I mean the person who was upset today. I hope they will.
Just make sure you apologize to the people that you yelled at.
Yeah, I hope, because there was some pretty mean things said. I do feel like our female viewer deserves an apology.
100%.
Because she was just trying to help you out, and she's a great friend.
Alright, so again, guys, the code is Q5Q8Q8. Yep, and we'll be the whole point of this stream is to play online with people. If you would like to play, we still have some spaces open. We'll be playing Knockout. Amber and I will be taking turns with passing the controller around, things like that.
Hey, Robin says hi. Kwings and chat besties. How are you guys?
Hey, Robin.
Good, Robin. How are you? You're playing Mario Kart World right now? Awesome, Miss Deanna. Very cool.
Very cool. Doing a little free roaming, waiting for more people to come in.
I like how free roam is in the hub when you're waiting in a friend's room. Awesome, Later Gator.
It's a nice feature, it really is.
Okay, Jacob Langlet says, "I can't play this game online yet because I don't have the game yet." Thank you for the super chat, Jacob.
Thank you, Jacob. Oops. Oh.
Yep, let's go, Jacob, with the super chat. That's right.
Thank you, Jacob.
Good evening, Cosmic. Good evening, everyone. Hi, Captain Tack. Hi, William. Hi, everyone.
I need to really get better at the whole rail thing.
No, the code isn't for Among Us. It's for Mario Kart World, Kaya.
Yeah, if you have Mario Kart World, you can put the code in, and you can come play in our room. So we have Charles Demers, Isaiah, William, Rivera, Soul Flare, I don't know who that is, Cosmic, Maki, Country, Leroy, Later Gator, OH, Mock, Maximus, and of course the Kwings. Yeah, guys, sorry, I'm having some issues with my stomach today. I was really glad that 2-hour thing ended, because I was like, oh, what's going on with my stomach? And even after eating food, I don't feel much better. I don't feel much better at all.
Have we heard of the Switch 2 being hacked by people?
No.
No, we haven't. Can you do 2 players online too? So it's later. Oh, you can do 2 players.
Yeah,
online.
we can, but we're gonna take turns playing. Cause
I think we're gonna take turns so Luke can eat a little bit.
Yeah, my stomach hurts. I'm dealing with something.
Oh. Hi, Isaiah says I am here too.
Change me.
Yep, and we. Yep.
So, in 5 minutes, guys, I'm going to start the first online race. And then, you know, Maximus has joined. Great.
Oh, they said some more Switch 2s will be unstocked on Monday at your Walmart. Wow, Spicy Pepper, that's really good.
Yeah, it is.
Well, actually, I think I just.
We can tell people no. So
I don't want to tell people.
fine. Never mind. Well, it's a good.
I don't know. I
It's
feel
a
like
good.
then
It's a good thing you're here then, because I probably would have talked about it.
I'll just leave. I feel
No.
so. If you tell people, then what about next time? Then haters will be able to figure out how to cancel it.
I wasn't gonna say where it was.
Okay. Fine. You just tell them then.
Yeah, we can't afford it, but we had another Switch 2 on pre-order somewhere.
We had another Switch 2 on pre-order.
But we can't afford to get it.
And they called and we can't.
Yeah.
They're gonna have to give it to somebody else because we could only afford one.
Yep. Yep.
So.
And it took us 2 months to pay it off, so.
Yeah.
It's not like the old days of where we came in and we just dropped the cash and we're like, bam, done. Yep.
Oh, let's go. I told my mom that. I sent her a picture of it. It says Papa's Cruise. Oh, of Walmart having some copies, maybe?
That's cool. Good luck. Those of you that are trying to get the system, good luck.
Congratulations on everyone who has the system, says Jade Rose. We're intending to get it. I plan on waiting another few months.
Okay, guys, it's been 5 minutes, so we're going to do our first race.
I got finished watching y'all's response to the Summerfest. It was really good. Thank you, Robin. I mean, I'm supposed to be out delivering stuff, but I ended up staying at home today. But I'm probably gonna do some dishes at some point, Luki. But you want me to do some housework now and then come to the stream?
Can you do the first race for me?
Okay. I would have bought it off y'all because I trust you. Oh, that's kind of you, Robin.
Well, we were gonna. Our plan was always to do a giveaway, but we couldn't afford it this time. We tried.
Yeah, well, it was also an emergency, like, in case they canceled it.
Yes.
Then I figured, like, well, if they cancel it and refund us, then we'll have it at this other place.
Yep. And then you just choose.
And I'm playing online, or?
Yeah, you're playing online with 10 people.
And I can only choose these ones that have the lines on them?
People will vote. You can pick whatever you want.
Okay. Alright, guys, so I guess I'm playing. So people were saying this is the easiest way to get costumes. Oh, that's very sweet, Robin. That's okay. It was just we just had you know, it was just an emergency, like, in case we couldn't get this one. Alright, guys, here we go. Wow. And I got killed. Oh my gosh. Country girl's playing as a cow. Going on brand with the country theme. Oh my gosh, you guys. Oh, whoops. Whoops. Oh my gosh. With the fiddle music. Okay. It's like a, I forgot what this is called. It's called a, it's like a, oh my gosh, I had a, just trying to think of the fiddle term for that kind of song. Oh my gosh. No, there's a certain term for Celtic music that has that very fast beat like that. Jig or yeah, or reel. Jig or reel. Reels and jigs. I have a book of fiddle music that's called Jigs, Reels and Jigs. That's the kind of music it is. Bum, bum, bum. What are you doing? Trying to find a... I'm sorry, honey. I'm sorry. Do you want the ones I'm wearing?
Did you steal my socks?
I mean, I just wear the same ones between both of us. No, I don't have your special socks on. Whoops. Sorry. Sorry. Sorry, Isaiah. Uh-oh. Isaiah's gonna get me back here. Oh my gosh. Luke says, of course Isaiah's gonna get me back. It's Mario Kart. I feel bad throwing shells at people. That's what I feel bad. Luke says I'm too nice to play Mario Kart. Well, I accidentally hit someone. Ah, what just happened? Maybe I didn't finish the race because I was too slow. Well, I'm gonna click spaceport then. Sorry if that crashed, guys. What? Okay. A course has been selected. Wow, Amber, really? Says Isaiah. Do we have the new Pro Controller? I think we do. Robin, I'm not sure. I'll have to ask Luke. We got some kind of controller in the mail. I think that's the new Pro Controller. Wow, says Later Gator. Looks like we have one, but I'm not using that right now, Robin. I'm just using the Switch Pro Controller. We haven't even broken in the new one yet. It takes us a while. I feel like Luke and I both, like, it takes us a while. I don't know if he's gonna unbox it, or... Luke says he's probably gonna unbox the new controller, so we'll wait until he unboxes it. Maybe we can do a more official unboxing of everything. Like, I could cut Luke's hair and he can do an official unboxing that doesn't involve a blanket. I'm off the track. The plane is hard to steer, in my opinion. Sorry, William. Oh, I am being vicious today. I'm sorry, guys. I am hitting William and Isaiah with turtle shells. I feel so bad. Luke says, who apologized? Actually, it's funny. We actually had somebody. I used to play, when I played Mario Kart afternoon streams, there was somebody that, it was actually Nintendo Ken Super Yoshi, our awesome longtime member. He hit somebody with a turtle shell while we were playing, which is a completely normal thing. And the person just went off on him and was just like, you need to apologize to me for hitting me with that, and was just mean to him the whole time. And I said, I was like talking to the person, I said, just so you know, like, it's actually normal, that's part of the game, is hitting people with a shell. Like, it doesn't, you wouldn't, like, and he's like, thank you, like, so Super Yoshi was like, thank you, Amber. And it's like, I don't understand why, like, why people would think that you would apologize to somebody for hitting them. That's, like, part of the game. That would be like, if you, I mean, it's crazy. That's like literally the main part of Mario Kart. You're hitting people with shells. It's like one of the main functions of the game. The glider could use some work, says Penny, just saying. Oh, I would like to know how it functions, says Robin. I am playing as Rosalina Queen. Sora. You got me, says William. Of course, you guys can hit each other all you want with turtle shells. Like, I get nervous because I feel like I don't want to, like, I feel like people kind of take it, like, I don't know. I used to think people took it personally when I hit them with the turtle shell because I'm, like, one of the co-hosts of the channel, so they felt like I was being specifically, like, singling them out. But, like, I wasn't. I was just hitting the person in front of me. But now I'm a little bit more casual about it now. I just, I guess my fear was like, oh, I'm gonna hit the person in front of me and they're like, unsubscribe. That's what I was always worried about. But now I don't, because it's like, it's part of the game. Like, you know, it's just like literally the entire part of the game. Like, if people unsubscribe for that, they don't understand the point of Mario Kart. But I'll try not to go after the same person repeatedly, hit the same person 9 times in a row with a turtle shell, don't hit anyone else, then wait till I find that person again and just go seek them out. That would be mean. That would be mean. But to just casually hit the people, whoever is in front of me, that's normal. Seeking somebody out and just going directly for them. And just seeking one specific person out with a vendetta. Now that's me. Hi, sweetie. You got your little hoodie? Are you the Gray Ranger? I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Well, do you want to play?
Nope, I'm ready to.
I think I'm in the race. I'm not actually sure.
You're racing, Amber. You're 19th place.
Oh.
Yeah.
That makes sense.
I got it.
Oh my gosh.
Yep, and guys, if you could click the Shorts playlist, it's business as usual. Yesterday we had a little bit of a break because of how well the Switch 2 coverage was doing, but it's kind of Kind of back to how when we were doing Mario Kart 8. A little better than Mario Kart 8, but still kind of the same. So if you guys could run the shorts in the background, that'd be fantastic. Thank you. Link,
Zelda!
And you still have garlic bread left, or?
I ate it all. I can go get you some more
Oh,
at the store if you want. I didn't know you wanted it. I'm sorry.
okay. No, it's fine.
I didn't realize you liked that.
Yeah, it's okay.
I didn't know that you even liked the garlic bread.
I was gonna have some for some snack. It's okay.
I ate all of it today.
Yeah,
There was 2 or 3 pieces left today. I ate the whole thing.
It's fine.
I didn't even know you liked it. I was trying to get rid of it.
I know. I just told you.
I got beef stroganoff, but it's it's a little milky, soupy.
Yeah, I know. I had that later. I had cereal first.
Well,
So.
I can go out and get some garlic bread right now if you want.
No. Wow, that shirt is actually making me feel a little better. Nice place, good job. Out of 24 people, that's not bad.
How do I join? We've got the code right at the top of the chat.
Yeah. Is that 3 races? Yep, that's it. Okay, we're gonna go back so more people can join. Good job, Ambi. Alright. So if more people want to join, this is the code again. The code is posted at the
Oh, I passed you right at the end, Leader Gator? Oh, wow. And guys, keep taking the items. It's all part of the game. Everything's fair in love and Mario Kart. Taking people's items, hitting them, pushing them off the cliff. It's all part of the game. It's annoying, but...
Okay, so if you guys want to find the room code is located in the description of the video. Zelda, please don't do it again, honey. Come here. Why don't you come over here?
Uh...
Not gonna come over here. Okay.
I didn't know I could clip on YouTube. I did by mistake and deleted it, says Robin. Oh, yeah. Yep. You were a cow, Leroy. Leroy says, I am just a cow.
Leroy likes being a cow. I thought he would be a cat. Maybe they don't have cats yet.
A country girl and Leroy have the cow icon. Yeah, I you know, I hope anyway, I hope that other person who was emotional today, I hope they do come back, but you know, maybe they still need some time to cool off.
Maybe. Okay. So in 2 minutes, guys, we'll go into our next race. The next race is going to be Knockout. Mr. Luke, I think the Flower Cup takes place in Daisy's Kingdom. I saw the statue heads with wings, and yeah, it's probably Daisy's Kingdom.
They were running, using their arms at the desert ruins. Oh wow, Miss Deanna. I never win first as Rosalina Online. Sorry, Cosmic. I have the playlist playing in the background. Hope that is helping, says Quintatsu.
Yep, thank you, Quintatsu.
It is.
Yeah, yep, if you guys could run the shorts list in the background, that'd be great. Yep, we're gonna need... We had a nice day yesterday where we didn't have to do that kind of stuff, but I mean the stream's doing okay. I would say for an hour it's doing okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, some bad. The cow is hilarious. The cow has its moments.
I'm just surprised the amount of troll characters that they made playable in this game. I mean, you would think PD Piranha Plant would be, or Piranha, actually, it's just Piranha Plant. I think he would be the most troll character. Are we going to get all the costumes? I hope so, Isaiah.
It depends, Isaiah, on how much people support this game.
I hope so.
We're going to be playing Mario Kart for like a week, probably a week and a half, we hope. It all depends on, you know, people's support, like watching, because usually what happens now is with, like, people go and they watch like a 7-hour live stream of the whole game and then they don't come back and watch our daily series, so, you know, it's, YouTube is changing a bit too much for us to be able to keep up.
But we're glad you're here, Isaiah, and everyone else. We appreciate everyone, all of your support, everyone in every way that you guys help the channel, and just watching it and being here with us. Appreciate it very much. I'm surprised that we have that we lost all the people that were here the first day of the Switch. Like, all these people came in, and I thought, like, we said, oh yeah, we're gonna be...
There's about 90 people.
Oh, so we actually do have 90, so that's good. Yeah, so welcome everyone. Oh my gosh, are you kidding me? Zelda, please! I'm trying to be a normal human being. What are you doing? Why are you doing this? Why?
What did she knock over? What? Meow. Baby, you don't need to keep repeating to her. She. Okay. Yeah, she does have food in her bowl. Alright, guys, here we go. Knockout tour. Oh, I messed that up. Meow. Yeah, I know. I know, Amber. She's like a mean cat? Yeah. Whoa, that was two bullet bills. 2 bullet bills right away. I don't think Zelda could knock Link off. Oh. Where does it end exactly? Oh gosh. Giving in to me? What'd I do? I didn't... Oh, you're talking to Zelda. I was like, what? Give in to me? What did I do? Oh no. I'm aware of... I know, honey. I know. Yes, I do. Yeah, it's nice sort of.
Listen, now they got their wet food.
Are they both down?
I'm telling their wet food. The dry food wasn't good enough for them.
Oh, yeah.
How was it not good enough? I mean, a lot of cats, all they do is eat dry food. Even at the vet, a lot of times they only feed them dry food. And every person that I've ever met that's a veterinarian says, once you feed your cat wet food, forever will it dominate their destiny. Yeah, well, what happens is once they have the wet food, then they get a taste for gourmet deliciousness. And they're just like, can. And then they never want to go back to dry food. And then you try to feed them dry food and they're like, meow! Don't want this. I want what you fed me last night, which was a delicious can of wet food. Like, well, I don't have any of that right now.
Yeah.
I fed you half a can last night because I was trying to be nasty. Oh wow, you got hit by a shotgun.
I got hit by a shy guy on the road, yeah.
Careless motorist.
Yeah.
Costume!
Oh!
Aurora!
I'm waving at people with my princess wave. Whoa!
Oh, isn't that interesting? Actually, that might be the costume. That's the costume you have on the thumbnail!
Wait, does that mean it's unlocked now?
I believe so. Because the times I picked up a costume and I randomly changed into it, then it was unlocked when we went back to the regular screen.
Is that how it works?
I am 90% sure that's how it works.
Okay. Cool. Okay. Oops. Looks like I'm still alive. I'm in 9th place.
Yeah. That's how it works, says Later Gator. I give Riley wet food every other day, but he's weird. I can't give him pate unless I chop it up. Oh, wow, Robin. So he expects it not only to be wet food, but also chopped up. Oh,
wow.
my God. She has a little, like, rolling the eyes emote. Wow, I thought our cats were petty, Robin. Oh, wow. Oh, man. Some pets, and then the problem is with our pets, it's like we're on a live stream, and then especially when we were first live and people didn't know us very well, or our cats, and then they would say like horrible things. They'd be like, "Oh, I see, you don't feed your animals at all," and it's like, no, they have food. They don't want to eat it. They want their special food.
Mm-hmm.
They have food. Oh, I basically just buy food that's always chopped up because I'm lazy. LOL, says Robin. I mean, it makes sense. It makes sense. I mean, that's why I get shredded cheese in the bag. I mean, in cooking school, they said, never buy shredded cheese in the bag because you can easily shred it yourself. It's like, well, I don't feel like shredding it myself. Oh, I'm sorry, honey, that you lost. I think it's taking care of yourself, Robin. It's stress. It's one less thing to worry about. I mean, for me, I wouldn't wanna buy it unchopped because then I'd be angry the whole time I'm chopping it up for my pet. Like, oh, here you go, Your Majesty. Hello, Titan Gamer. The shy guy is so shy. Zach, yeah. Rover stopped dead in front of me right before the gate. Oh no, Jotaro's gonna get that person back.
Jotaro's in the game too?
I think so,
Good.
yeah.
Awesome.
Awesome, Jotaro. Cats are not dogs. They won't eat anything. Well, mine doesn't. LOL, says Robin.
I tried, Daffy. I couldn't hit the slipstream to make it. I tried.
You tried. You didn't make it! Is everything okay?
Yeah. I was just giving a code to people if they wanted to play. My little gamer group I'm in.
Oh, you got the Burger Toad costume. Cute, Later Gator. Oh, Milan is a picky eater too. That's cute, Christine. I remember one time my dog, Cody, when I was growing up, was sitting... Basically, we were visiting my grandma, and my grandma would spend all day baking this beautiful pie. And she put it on this little sill, and my dog was in the other room, and it's like a half of a door, but there's like a little area where like you can like rest a pie on, and my dog was in the little like basically mud room or whatever. And then later on we came into the house and we were like, okay, we're gonna have pie, everyone. And my dog is sitting there like licking his lips with pie everywhere, all over his mouth. He ate the entire thing. He just leaped up onto the counter and ripped the pie off of there and ate it. And I don't even remember if my grandma was furious or not, but she, you know, she spent all day like making it nice for everyone. She was pretty, I think she was upset.
So this is our room information still. It's Q5Q 8Q8. That is our room ID. We currently have Charles Demers, Later Gamer, Cosmic, OH, Luigi Yoshi, Maki, Jeremy, who's that? I don't know who that is.
Helge.
Soulflare, Country Girl, Isaiah. We had Leroy. I guess Leroy dipped.
That was a hungry dog, says Later Gator. Yeah.
Leroy, did you get disconnected?
Oh, geez, my heart. Well played. It says Cosmic. Hi, Juan. 10 days until my brother's birthday. Awesome, Juan. Yep. Everyone make sure your likes are being counted, says Silver Sonic.
Yep, make sure your likes are being counted.
Yeah, the stream lost about 20 likes, yeah.
Oh, it did, yeah.
Oh, wow. That's crazy.
It did.
Are you feeling any better, Luke, or no?
No.
You're still feeling really sick. Do you want me to do the stream and you do something, or do you want me to go? Because I might have to get some stuff done, honey bun. I'm just waiting here because you're not feeling good, really. I really have so many things I have to get done.
I'm gonna race again. It's okay.
I don't know what that means.
I'll take before my Soul Calibur and Arkham. I have a Soul Calibur stream, then I have an Arkham stream. Before my Soul Calibur stream, I'm gonna take care of some stuff. I'm gonna eat some more and things like that.
Okay, so I'm allowed to go get some stuff done?
Yes, of course you are.
Okay.
You've done more than enough. You've done plenty, sweetie. Try coin runners.
Dogs will eat anything, says Robin. I had a dog named Snow and she guzzled up anything down she would chuck up because she was always fed. Oh, wow.
Yep. We're gonna do some coin runners, guys.
Well, I just don't know if I mean, I should probably get some stuff cleaned since I don't usually stay home at night.
I know, honey.
But I'm nervous about you shaking back and forth like this.
I'm just in pain.
How am I supposed to leave when you're in pain?
You stand up and you walk away.
And while you're sitting here, you could fall over and start screaming in agony?
Never happened.
Really? It's happened to me like literally hundreds of times. Where have you done that?
Hey, wait, my outfit disappeared. I had the really cool outfit. It's gone.
Oh, yep, Robin says let's get 95 likes if we can, guys. Yep, your doggy Milan is so cute, Miss Deanna.
My costume.
And I bet Robin's puppy is so cute too. I bet everybody's puppy is cute.
My costume didn't stick around. Alright, so this is coin runners.
You didn't officially completely unlock it?
I don't know, honey.
That's weird. Hi Nathan. Hello Quintatsu. Hi everyone. Man, I keep getting Major League Baseball too.
It's baseball time now. It'll be baseball until October.
So a lot different ads now on the platform than before. Baseball ads, car ads. Usually we were getting, well, for the longest time it was only depression ads. It was making me feel stressed out hearing all the depression ads.
That makes sense.
I liked how all these depression medications, one of the symptoms from, or one of the side effects from using them is depression. It's like, do you feel depressed? It's like symptoms, like side effects may include, you know, like nausea, trouble breathing,
I mean, nausea.
waking up. What do you mean?
You said nausea.
I thought that's what it is.
Nausea.
Oh.
You're nauseous.
Oh.
What did you say it was?
Nausea.
Never heard of that. Is it some type of country in Russia?
No.
I'm from Nausea.
No, I thought that
Привет.
I thought that was the side effect.
Spochivayachin. I'm from Nausea. It is small little country near border of moose and squirrel.
This is why we're blocked in Russia. What are you doing? Are you in a race?
What? I don't know what I'm doing.
Why did you go the opposite direction as everyone else is going?
It didn't say I was going the wrong way.
Oh, I guess you are in the race.
I don't know. I guess so. I think I'm supposed to collect coins.
Oh, no. I'm sorry. Robin says my puppy Snow was stolen.
Huh?
I was a teenager when she was stolen from our backyard.
Oh no.
Oh, that's horrible. Wow. Why would somebody do that?
So they
It's
lost.
horrible.
She lost her puppy.
Mhm.
That's so sad.
When she was a teenager.
That is messed up.
Thank you for the super chat, West Side. Thank you so much.
Oops.
Oh, so sorry, Robin. Thank you, West Side.
Is this I thought there was a place you could get. Oh, yeah, there it is.
Just thinking of the Psy song where he's pouring water on himself and he's saying, "Wet Psy."
I don't think I did a very good
I
job.
feel like you didn't know where the
I didn't know what I was doing. Princess Wave anyway.
How is it a princess wave with both hands?
It's a princess wave. Just, yeah, it's fine. It's a princess wave. Hello?
Thank you very much for the $10 super chat, West Side. I think we got a $10
Thank you
super
very much
chat.
for the super chat. Very kind of you, thank you.
Oh, you won, Isaiah? Great job. Yeah, don't forget to like the video and share it. Thank you, everyone. What is your favorite era of comics, Luke? Either year or decade, says Quintatsu.
My favorite for storytelling? Probably the 70s. The 70s gave us what would become the groundwork for Batman the Animated Series. And since I like Batman the Animated Series, and that was Batman stories that those writers grew up reading when they were teenagers and little kids in the 70s, I mean, you know.
Yeah. You said 70s and 80s? Or... I didn't know what I was doing either, says Country Girl. Nathan says, watching shorts plays in the background, says Big Meat. Thank you, Nathan. Too many coins I dropped by players. Oh no. Yeah, she's like a queen or a goddess. Definitely Miss Deanna and Sora. I stumbled on a weird video.
Oh no.
I stumbled on a channel that I shouldn't.
Oof. Was it a prank channel?
No.
Mhm.
No, it's a channel. It's a conspiracy theory channel.
Oh no.
And the person talks to their little goldfish that's there on the channel. The goldfish banters with him about conspiracy theories. And I was like, this is a great idea. I could do this.
There's banter with a teddy bear.
Yeah, because the goldfish basically what he does is he makes the person not seem as crazy. He's like, yes. And the emerald tablet hidden under the Great Pyramid, people say is the key to life. And the goldfish is like, key to life? That seems a little far-fetched. So it's like the goldfish makes it real. Brings it back to reality, even though he's voicing the goldfish himself. There's like a little mouth moving on the goldfish. It's interesting. I was like, huh. So it's like a channel that's crazy, but you have a goldfish that's based, that's trying to make you not seem crazy. A skeptical goldfish on a conspiracy channel. I don't know what to say about this. But anyways, I learned a weird fact about stuff. But I don't want to talk about. I could tell you off camera, but basically, they were like, "Did you know that the Philosopher's Stone could be made from using something that everyone has?"
Laundry?
I don't want to tell you what it is.
Oh no.
It's some.
No.
They apparently found out like that it was like there was a special book that was published and they revealed the secret of actually, and tons of people were on a website trying to make their own philosophy.
No.
Basically, it's what it's something everyone has. Even if you don't, even if you're homeless and you live in a box, you do have this thing
No.
that you can make something
No.
with.
No. Stop right now, honey. Stop.
And I'm done. I'm done. I can't even. I can't
No.
even. I can't even. I can't even. So I'm done at this point. Yes! Yes! That's it, Quintatsu! The Y files! Yes! I just found the channel. Yes, Quintatsu, yes. Yes, the guy who does conspiracy theories with a goldfish. But I'm not gonna say out loud what you used to make the Philosopher's Stone, but apparently you have to use a lot of this over a period of years, and it has to harden.
No.
I don't want to talk about it. You can just imagine what it is.
No. 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 No.
No! Says Cosmic. We won't. I can't talk about it anymore.
No.
I'll give you 3 guesses. Length from your pocket, a lock of your hair, or one other.
No, Amber. No, Amber.
What am I hearing? Says John X.
Just don't ask John.
Well, I mean, you can easily find it on that channel, the Y files. Thank you, Quintatsu. It's an interesting channel, that's for sure. The goldfish makes him seem sane, but in reality... I used to name my dogs from the color of their fur, says Robin. Snow had white fur, my dog. And my dog, Amber, had fur the color of amber. Oh, that's so nice, Robin. But they were sisters. My mom was a white puddle, and the mom was a white poodle, and the dad was a black Pomeranian. Oh, cute, Robin. I have no idea, says United Thrive. Well, you guys will have to go see it on that channel.
No.
Because I'm not going to say what it is here. Even the goldfish was disturbed. The goldfish was like, don't say it. The goldfish made a comment and he's like, wow, speaking of that. And the goldfish is like, oh no. As in the Y files. Jotaro says, as in why am I watching this?
Yep.
Oh my gosh. I gotta eat some dinner to calm my rage, says Cosmic. Wait, what? Very interesting, says Jonas. I can't say it out loud.
No.
Easy Amber.
Yep.
I think Luke has guessed in his mind what it is.
I hate you.
I think Luke knows what it is. I don't know if he knows what it is. You want me to mute and tell you?
No, I don't want to think about it.
What game do you want to play next month? I'm gonna give Banjo another month until September, says Robin.
Oh, wow. Until September.
Why do I find Arkham Asylum levels of insane channels?
Huh?
Maybe there was an autocorrect.
Define insane channels.
No Amber, says Leader King. Then what is it, says Captain Zach. I can't say it on this channel because it's not something I want to talk about.
Amber, really?
I can't talk about it. Well, I'm just trying to play Rune Factory, says John S. while I'm hearing this. Technically, I didn't say anything out loud. Just made people imagine. What game do I want to play next month? I can do, I mean, either Rune Factory or Hello Kitty are both great. Robin is, I mean, I love Rune Factory. That would be fun to look at.
Oh, the new Rune Factory.
Yeah, the Rune Factory would be great. Either one, Robin. I would be fine with either one, or both be great. I'm slightly leaning towards Rune Factory, but either one would be fantastic. Yeah, and if you have a preference too, Robin, feel free to let me know. Of course, it's your stream. So, I could do Rune Factory. Yeah. Oh, I was asking how Amber finds these loony bits.
We don't know. I've been asking myself that for years.
I don't know. I just like talking about. I just like learning about weird facts. Well, I don't know if you really call them facts. I don't know if they're called facts. If you know, if it's questionable if they're real or not. Probably wouldn't be a fact. Yeah, but it isn't. I mean, honestly, as conspiracy channels go, the Y Files is cute. Because the goldfish makes you feel as though you're sane. The person is talking about weird stuff, and the goldfish is like, oh, that seems really weird and strange. But I'm a goldfish, and I'm thinking more normally than the human being who's hosting this. And you're just like, yeah, I'm watching this for the goldfish's extremely based opinion. I like weird facts, says Robin. Yay!
Okay.
Me too.
Would you like to play again, Amber?
I guess I can.
Okay.
I'm trying to play Mario Kart here, and we can lower the theories. I still win, says Isaiah. Hello, Soul Flare. Hi, Tim Moeller. Hi, United Drive says, boom, Banjo is for next month. But, because I was getting bored of it. Okay, Robin, understandable. I am sure I've learned all Amber's crazy facts, says John. Well, there can always be more of them, because I learned a new fact today.
No, Amber.
So if you think about all those people who were practicing, quote, alchemy, in reality, You realize one of the things they were doing was... Alright, I'm done. Sorry! I didn't even say it out loud!
It's poop.
No, it's not! No, it's not! No, it's not! That's not what it was! It's not. It was not. Luke thought I was talking about something else. No, it's not. It's not true. No, it is not. So Luke thought it was something else than it was. Are we playing this?
You're in knockout time.
What is that supposed to mean?
It means try to get 20th place or better.
What does that mean?
So you don't get kicked out.
And we're playing this online with our subscribers right now?
Mm-hmm. Yep. Yep.
Darn those little shy guys and their stupid storefronts. Whoops.
So it tells you, like, at the bottom, when you do knockout, like, what position you should be trying to avoid. If you can stay in the top, like, obviously do your best, but you won't get, quote-unquote, knocked out unless you're below 16. There you go. Now the next one will be 12. Hi, Geeky. How you doing? Can't tell if it's a costume that I picked up in... Looks like a DoorDasher costume or something.
No, because she's not wearing all black.
Because she's not wearing all black. Oh my gosh.
Hey, now I know a fun fact about real life. That a lot of people who do delivery jobs, they wear black.
Because
Hey.
they come in black. Yeah.
I would wear, you know, different fun colors, but... I've actually done delivery stuff after church while I'm wearing my dress before. I mean, I just did it right after church, so I mean, whatever. Then people kind of looked at me weird, so I was like, well, I guess I'll wear some scrubby outfit. I guess I'll just wear some grimy outfit, then people will just see me more as a... Imagine me, like, being, like, in a business meeting, like, a nice suit or a nice dress, And then, like, go home, get the grungy outfit on, time to go to work. Just put on the worst thing I have at home.
Just throw it on. Off you go.
Great. I'm not gonna make it.
Oof. You don't have any items either. Oh no. Well, at least you tried. Up! You might be able to do it. You might be able to pull it off.
No!
Yeah, let's go.
Yes!
Good job, Amber. Take advantage of other people's pain and misery.
Luck be a lady tonight.
Amber's still alive. Let's go.
Wow, that was so lucky.
Mm.
I did not deserve that, but I'll take it.
Clutch.
I did not deserve that, but we'll take that. I did not have the skill. I did not have the tools or the talent.
You get a seal clap. Let's go. Let's go. Ooh. Bingo. You changed everybody's voice. It's so weird not hearing the same people anymore. They're fish at work, Amber.
Fish at work.
There's something fishy happening here.
Sorry, whoever that was.
Oh, gonna be close. Amber's still alive!
I did it!
Wow! Not bad, honey. That's the best I've ever done. Let's go.
Rosalina, I always win.
Except when you drive on the grass. Ooh.
I took the franchise in which Peach was the queen, and I dethroned her.
Zebras!
Oh, I did hear an interesting story that's been going on in
Nope.
Tennessee.
Focus.
No, it's about zebras.
Okay, still focus.
Okay, so there is a zebra the last month, couple weeks or something.
Use your power.
There's been a zebra on the loose.
What?
In, either Kentucky or Tennessee, I don't remember what state. But basically they lost it. They can't find it. It's running around.
Use it.
It was somebody's pet zebra.
Go, Amber! Ooh. Ooh. Wow, how did they get you back in a 7th? Oh, you were so close.
No! That's what's mine!
It's rightfully mine.
No!
Get two. Oh,
Ah!
keep going, honey. Use it. Can't even see where you are.
Whoa.
Oh, you fought hard. You did good. You almost did it.
Yeah, I heard on the radio there was a zebra that was on the loose.
What?
And let me see.
There was a zebra?
Like a few weeks ago, there was a zebra on the loose. It was somebody's pet zebra. And they were looking for it.
Soul Flare.
Oh, Soul Flare won. Great job, Soul Flare.
No, Soul Flare is in,
Oh, there we go.
They're racing right now.
Oh, they're still racing. I see.
They're still racing.
There it is. Tennessee County. Escaped zebra runs wild in Tennessee. There it is.
Oh my gosh.
It was a zebra running loose in Tennessee. Wow, they closed an entire interstate. Deputies are trying to track down the zebra. We are not trying to scare the zebra, we are trying to help it to calm down. Oh wow, they closed the highway and they reopened it after the zebra disappeared into the woods.
The CPU won? Wow. The CPU beat everybody? Whoa, crazy.
Oh, somebody's doorbell thing caught it running around.
Oh no.
Oh, there it is. Poor zebra.
Oof.
Just ran into the woods.
Wow.
Oh, that happened on May 31st. Sorry, whoever lost their pet zebra.
There was a pet zebra?
Yeah, it was somebody's pet, I guess.
Oh, there it is, Amber!
Oh, the pretty ruffly dress.
Cool. I'm gonna go with, change.
Thank you, Tim.
Dread sled. This princess means business. Oh, there we go. There's a classic. Can't go wrong with a classic.
Yeah. Alright. Thanks, Luke, you can play as Voldo the next time you play Soul Calibur, says Robin.
I am a
Or
Link.
can you?
No, I'm a Link player. I'm a Link player, sorry.
Alright, so we can do the, oh, we got 100 likes. Awesome, Robin. So we can do the new Rune Factory then. I'll do the new Rune Factory, Robin. That sounds really awesome. No, honey, that's... I wasn't... Forget it.
Okay, little one. Alright, so I guess we'll try again.
Thank you, Tim. Thank you, Tim Reed. Says, Amber, you can do it. You're breathtaking, Geeky PJ. Part of me just wants to go to sleep early so I can get up in the morning and get stuff done.
Okay, little one.
But I don't want to leave you in the lurch.
I'm fine.
How are you fine?
Just having a little stomach pain. I'm fine.
This morning I was so tired I accidentally fell asleep. And I was supposed to be getting up early.
Yeah, you're very tired.
Oh wow, look. Austin John is playing this right now. Austin St. John.
Huh?
Austin St. John plays? Isn't that what his name is? Isn't that the Red Ranger?
No, that's not the Red Ranger.
Oh.
No.
I thought that was...
No, that's a Nintendo YouTuber, honey.
Oh, I thought that was the Red Ranger.
No.
Well, his name is very similar to the other person.
No, he's currently on tour.
I don't know if Luke will play with other people, Robin, but thank you so much for asking.
I put my friend code in. I'm playing with as many people as I can. Or
no,
not my friend code.
on Soul Calibur.
I'm doing stories still.
Maybe he will do some after he gets done with the story with Link, Robin. Hi, William Rivera. How's it going? Hi, everyone. Oh, hope you're having a nice day. Hi, everyone.
Whoops. I'm in trouble.
Oh wow, Luke, you were correct. There are people that are still acting crazy with their videos.
Crazy about what?
Oh, just somebody made a video saying activists storm Summer Game Fest raided. It's like I didn't really see a lot of bad Summer Game Fest though.
Wait, the activists are doing what?
No, I think they were just. I don't know. I don't know if they physically rated it. I thought that YouTubers just.
I heard people are mad that they weren't wearing rainbow pins.
Oh wow.
And also the developer who made that one game, Expedition 33, bent the knee to the mob because they were apologizing for their game because they're all white developers. They're actually, but the thing is they're French, so they are. This is why this is weird. It's like they're a French developer and they do have some diversity on their team, but the country that they're in primarily has European people. So, you know, the same group of people were making fun of those developers because their game is probably going to win Game of the Year. Expedition 33 most likely is going to win Game of the Year. Like it's one of the biggest games that came out this year, and it's getting a lot of like people interested in it. So the usual suspects are mad because they found out, and I don't even know why they did it, but they went to their website and they found a picture where the team was happy that their game was doing well, and they took there's only a team of 33 people. They took a picture of themselves. That picture ended up going on Reddit, on 4chan, on Discord.
So they're hating them just for existing.
Right, they're hating them for being all white. Yeah, exactly. Or like, sorry, white and like a few ladies and like 2 black guys or something. So they're getting, and then they made a post on June 5th saying how they're whatever. So they're basically saying how they bent the knee. They did something stupid, and you know, now they're getting roasted for it by like the grifters are saying, oh, they bent the knee and blah blah blah, and they're blah blah blah, and the other people are like,
I'm sorry, I talked about it.
Yeah, so that's what's going on. But I didn't realize that there are people harassing Jeff Keighley.
I don't know, honey. I just saw a YouTuber.
Oh, okay.
Title.
Because I mean, this Summer Game Fest was really good, but yeah, of course, if I had to make a guess, I think people are probably mad that they're not wearing rainbow pins this year, and you know, this is the first year that they haven't made any type of announcement about it being June, like in probably a decade. So there's probably people mad. I thought it was a great show, personally. I was like, wow, there's a lot of cool games, great looking character designs, great music, good composers, great reveals. I was a little bummed that the only superhero game they showed was Deadpool. Like, there was no other superhero. Well, I mean, technically Marvel Invasion. They announced She-Hulk and who else? She-Hulk and Rocket Raccoon are going to be in that like 2D Ninja Turtle style beat 'em up game.
Yeah.
So they announced those characters. So, I mean, for the most part, you know, it was a solid showing, but what you have to understand is you're not going to be able to please everybody, and the thing that I've never liked about activists is they think that by doing all their stuff that they can force people to, you know, include everyone, and you can't always include everyone.
Yeah, exactly. Williams says diversity isn't measured by skin color. The activists are just trying to sow discord, which is part of their real goal, says William.
William is spot on. Yep.
Well, I mean, like, it's just weird. It's just odd. It's just like...
Well, but you have to understand, right now, these are just like, they have no power anymore. This is like basically watching like tantrums of like toddlers. Like, you know, there's nobody to listen to them anymore. They have an echo chamber of people on social media, but they have no power in the game industry. They're all fired. Every single one of them.
Yeah, I mean, like, in reality, it's like there's so many months of appreciation for different people and they don't get a pin. I'm just saying, like, there's a lot of months and weeks and special appreciation weeks and days, and those people don't get a pin at game festivals. It's only the, you know, it's only that category of people that get a pin. Because they get angry if they don't get a pin, and then they harass people if they don't get one.
Yeah, I mean, I don't care if they have like a whole month dedicated to them, but they can't force other people to.
It's not fair
to
force
participate.
Everybody to like wear the pin.
That would be like, you know what it would be like if you had a game awards at Christmas time, and then you went into the crowd and you forced everybody to hold a candle and sing Silent Night or something. Yeah. Like you're forcing participation of someone else's beliefs or religion on everyone else who, you know, may support you, but they just don't want to be either like, open about it or they just don't want to do it. They don't want to be pressured to do stuff.
Why is something like that like brought into gaming when it's
exactly.
just like, you know, that's like your personal, you know, you can like for a lot of people that's like their personal like they just basically, it's like their personal, like, oh, I feel strongly about this, or I want to support these people. Okay, that's great, but what does that have to do with the game industry? You know what I mean? So it's like,
yeah. It'd be like Jeff Keighley showing up on stage, wearing a giant cross on his neck, and then like expecting every developer that came up to have like a cross lapel or something. Like, it's just weird.
Because they wouldn't do that, because it would seem insane, but that's kind of what they are doing when they make everyone with that thing.
Well, it's like the whole vampire thing. If you put a mirror on a vampire, you're going to cause them to freak out. So the fact everything isn't going their way, they're freaking out. Because, you know, it was just expected everything's going to go exactly the way it's always been.
Yeah, exactly.
But, like I said, it was a great show. I had fun. I had stomach pain because I'm having some problems with my stomach. So I got a little antsy, like, near the end of the 2 hours. But I thought it was a great showing. There's a lot of really exciting games that are coming out and stuff like that, so. Isaiah won first place. Nice job, Isaiah. I'm 15th! I suck!
I mean...
Do you want to try to play again, or no?
June is still about... I mean, they still celebrate that in June, but it's more of the idea, like, they celebrate it. It's like, it's your personal prerogative if you want to celebrate it or not.
Mm-hmm.
It's more like, before it was forced on people. Like,
oh yeah,
if you didn't wear the pin,
you would get
canceled.
canceled.
You would get canceled. People would scream at you. People wouldn't buy your game. People would say that you're a horrible human being and, you know, harass you. So it's more like, okay, it's still that month, but you're not, like, you know, harassed. Exactly, Geeky PJ. Yeah, you should
Miss
be able
Sienna
to...
says, it's Men's Health Awareness Month, which is why I want my dad and Luke to pay attention to their health. I'm trying, Miss Sienna. I'm eating more salads. I'm trying not to be depressed. I'm doing stuff. I also have the most wonderful person next to me to help with my mental state of mind. Amber always keeps an eye on me.
People should be able to express their own beliefs without forcing others to make them follow what they are doing.
Exactly.
Exactly, PJ.
Yep. Exactly.
It's like, how many groups of minorities of, you know, different peoples and also religions and belief systems and stuff or never have their own month, or never have a pin, or never have anyone forced to, you know, acknowledge them. Like, probably hundreds or thousands of people have their own, like, belief system or group of people, and they never get a pin or anything like that. Just saying.
Yep. I don't know. I actually felt like it was the most inclusive show ever because they weren't catering to one group over everybody else. Everybody was just gamers. I thought it was the best inclusivity thing they've ever done in probably 10 years. So I think that was great. I didn't feel offended about anything. Nobody in the chat felt offended about anything. It was just kind of like, it's a celebration of gaming, because that's all it is. It's basically the reanimated corpse of E3. You know, they kind of like Frankensteined it, and here it comes. You know, it's not quite the same, and Jeff Keighley makes a lot of money because he does charge hundreds of thousands of dollars per how long your trailer is. Whether your trailer's 30 seconds, a minute, 2 minutes, that boy makes bank. So, you know, more power to him doing that. But that's also probably why Nintendo wasn't there. I saw a lot of people talking on Twitter. They're like, why didn't Nintendo have a strong showing at Summer Game Fest? I was like thinking the simplest answer is they didn't want to deal with how much expensive it is with Jeff. They're going to do their own thing. It's true. Same thing with Xbox. Xbox is doing their own showcase.
That's right. All of us are gamers.
Bingo.
Miss Deanna. Yep, they call people names that they disagree with, but they act like those people themselves. Exactly, Sora. They call people, bad things, but then they're acting like those people themselves. Exactly.
Well, that's why I call them activists, is because, like, especially in the game journalist circle, they're very outspoken about their political beliefs over even their gaming stuff. And when they write their news articles, they like to point out to their readers, because they think their readers are only like one group or whatever, but they'll shame another developer for their personal beliefs or their politics because it doesn't align with their personal beliefs or politics. So even though they made a great game, they try to tear down the company that made the game because they don't personally agree with, something that doesn't align with their political beliefs. And I think that's wrong. And that's why I've always spoke out against these activists, is because they're not really game journalists and they're not really, gaming news people. They're people who were here from political analysts and comic books and entertainment industry and movies and TV. And gaming is a lot different than the other media. And if people would actually learn to respect that, everybody could actually get along a lot better if they would know what gaming is actually about.
And also, like, a lot of games are made by people in a lot of different countries.
Mm-hmm. Exactly.
So it's like, for one person to be like, well, this is the system of beliefs that everyone is supposed to have that's in the entire gaming industry, in the entire world. It's like, well, I think you're not realizing that people have different beliefs in different parts of the world, so you're being completely ignorant that not everyone is going to have the same opinions as you. So yeah, it's kind of weird that they don't understand that.
Yep. So I mean, they're going to be mad, but I mean, I thought it was going to be expected. I was like, I watched the show and I was like, wait, 2 hours is over and nothing happened. There was no commercial. There was no anything. It was just lots of game trailers and people talking about. The only controversy was Capcom got on stage and they said, hey, next year is our 30th anniversary of Resident Evil. Resident Evil turns 30. And I was like, okay, that's cool. And then I looked at Twitter and there were people upset. They're like, well, they're just announcing it. And they're like, yeah, just be relaxed, people. Next year they'll announce a new game. At the very end of the show, they announced their new Resident Evil to coincide with the 30th anniversary. So they baited people a little bit. They kind of teased the possibility that they were doing stuff, and then wham, at the end of the show, big reveal. That was funny. But, there were people mad at Capcom. They were like, oh, man, 30th anniversary, and all we got is a trailer and a special Capcom sale for Resident Evil games. It's like, the show's not even over yet. But even I thought, I was really surprised. They showed the new Resident Evil game, and I'm like, oh my gosh, somebody's bringing back Parasite Eve, which is kind of like Resident Evil. It stars a girl detective that's like investigating all this creepy stuff. And I was like, okay, this is, because I saw the girl, she had blonde hair, and it was like, huh. All it was missing, if she was wearing like a blue blazer or something like that, I'd be like, that's the main character from Parasite.
Oh.
But it wasn't.
Oh, wow, Robin. I'm so sorry. I stopped dating this guy recently because he said I am too old to play video games. I'm 36.
Wow.
I've been playing since I was 2 years old.
Wow.
My mom bought the NES before I was born, but I love gaming because of the art and I enjoy it.
That's messed up.
And the enjoyment. Yeah, exactly, Robin. You're never too old. I mean, is Miyamoto too old then to be playing it?
Nope.
Is Sakurai too old to be playing the games?
Nope.
my neighbor growing up, who was in his 50s or 60s, was playing, like, I didn't realize this, but my neighbor from Mexico, he loved playing shooters. Like, he would play them. Like, I found out because I used to go over to their house and have, like, tacos and stuff, and, like, his daughter Nancy would be like, oh yeah, my dad's playing some, like, Call of Duty or something like that. And I was like, oh, okay. And so he played more video games than I did at the time, because I only played Sonic once in a while.
Yeah, this is the thing I don't understand about, like, for... Gaming's been around for, like, 45 years now, right? Or almost 50. It is another form of media. Like, it is no different than going to the movies, renting a movie, watching TV, reading a book, or, you know, doing sports or whatever. It's another aspect of entertainment for people. And they still have this really irrational view that gaming is for children. Yeah. Like, and that has been, that glass ceiling broke in the 90s when it was no longer for kids.
Even our PR manager, Tony, who has, like, you know, 3 or 4 kids, and he, like, you know, gets flown everywhere. Well, he used to be our PR manager. He would play shooters and stuff. And I was surprised that he played, like, because at the time he was representing us for being, like, a wholesome channel, and he was playing M-rated games, and I was confused. But, like, you know, like, a lot of people, like, a lot of people play. Even there was a lady in line with us who's, like, in her 70s, was in line, and she got the Switch too for herself. She didn't get it for her kids. She didn't get it for anyone else. She got it for herself. She enjoyed playing it.
Just trying to jump on OH.
Because it's like, you know, it's like she even said I was behind her at GameStop when I was coming in the second time I was there. And she was saying that she used to work at GameStop or EB Games or something when she was, like, younger. When she was, like, a teenager or something.
Yeah, the thing is, what you guys don't understand, when they use that as an insult, that, oh, you're too old to play video games, like, in 1993 or 1992, I think it was 94, right around there, when games like Mortal Kombat hit the scene, gaming was no longer geared towards children anymore because they had created an adult genre. They made, you know, they grew up playing, like, Mario Brothers on the NES when they were teenagers, and when they were in their 20s, they started to make their own games. And they wanted to make more intense games. They wanted to be like, hey, there's adult movies, there's R-rated movies, and R-rated television shows. Why can't there be R-rated video games? So in the 90s, we already broke that glass ceiling, that gaming, that stereotype that gaming was only for kids, because a whole adult genre, a mature genre, was created specifically for adults and, you know, golden age people or whatever, senior citizens, to be able to play, you know, older style games that were targeted their age group. You know, just like there's no difference between R-rated movies or, like, you know, X-rated movies. Every game genre has a rating that is specifically catered to a certain type of audience and age group. So gaming is not just for kids, it's for everybody, and you just have to check the ratings. But a lot of these tourists that use this, you know, insult that, oh, gaming is blah, 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 is because they're not gamers. And they cannot change their narrow-minded view that gaming is beneath them because they don't have any fun hobbies. In fact, they're not fun people at all. They spend most of their time watching the news and complaining about the world. And when people don't follow their passion, they get annoyed. Because they're like, how dare you find little things that you can do to make your life better? I want you to be miserable like me. Why aren't you consuming, like, 24 hours of news? Why aren't you out protesting this or that? You know, you have an adult responsibility. It's like, no, I don't. I have an adult responsibility. Life is too short to have fun, enjoy my life, and put things in my life that is going to improve my health, make me happier, and help me strive to complete my goals. And for a lot of adults, video games is not only a, like, thing that they can take the edge off life, but it also, for a lot of us who started gaming when we were kids, it's a nice, like, little nostalgia callback to when things were nicer. Just like, you know, someone, you know, we should really complain to movie people when they go back and they watch a TV show from, you know, when they were a kid and it's a cartoon. It's like, why are you watching cartoons? That's for kids. You need to watch more adult things, you know? It's the same argument that they're throwing in our face. We can easily twist it on them. But we don't do that because, you know, gamers are superior to those people. We're a lot more intelligent. We do things that actually utilize our brain, where they just sit there and watch whatever is on television and their brain just goes to sleep. Gamers are actually doing things with our hands, with our minds. We're interacting with our entertainment. They're just watching theirs. I'm just saying.
It's like people that say anime is for kids, and anime is just a bunch of cartoons, says Geeky PJ. I agree, Luke.
The only way to keep smart people down is to try to belittle them and to insult them so that their feelings get hurt. That's their whole argument, is just making fun of people. You know?
There's a lady who's 80 or plus years old on YouTube who plays Skyrim, says Silver Sonic.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, there's a lady that plays Skyrim who's in her 60s or something like that.
Yeah. Miss Deanna says my parents, let's see, saying, that annoyed me. My parents started gaming in their 20s when they would go on dates to the arcade.
Mm-hmm.
That's really cute, Miss Deanna.
Yeah, because, I mean, gaming, like, yeah, of course, there wasn't really a adult genre in the 80s for games. There wasn't even really a T rating.
Tim Reed says, my dad plays some horror games, and my mom likes games like Mortal Kombat and Killer Instinct.
Yeah.
Oh, wow, Tim.
Yep.
I mean,
gaming is for all age groups. It's for everybody.
Robin says, I thought my dad was the one who bought the video games as a kid, but my mom bought it until PlayStation. It's really cool, Robin. And Jade says, my dad is willing to join my brother if we play multiplayer, but he's not one to play video games normally. Oh, that's kind of nice, Jade, so he can join.
Yeah, it also has to do with when some of your parents, like, not everybody in the 80s played video games, and in the 90s. It was a niche. There was, you know, over time, more and more gamers came every generation. In the 80s, maybe a few million people were gamers. In the 90s, you had probably like 5 or maybe 7. And then, like 7 million. And then as the N64 came on and arcade games started to boom, and by the time we got to the GameCube and PS2 era, there was 100 million gamers worldwide. Now there's even more than that. But, you know,
yeah,
it kept growing with every generation because the gamers got married, had kids. Then they, you know, gave their pastime to their kids, and their kids became gamers. Different types of gamers, but still gamers.
Yeah, I like what Geeky PG said earlier was game activists act as if they really want to represent gamers, but in reality, they're just doing it for the money and to please themselves, and that makes me upset.
They don't make money. They've never.
They're doing it to please themselves. That's for
yeah.
sure.
They're doing it to please themselves because they get an ego trip when people like and retweet, but they don't make money. There's several of them that have gone on the record saying they don't care if their company burns to the ground. The most important thing is that they get the message out. So it's all to change people's point of view or force people to change their point of view. That's what an activist does. That's what a game activist is. They're no different than the people that chain themselves to oil rigs or stand in the middle of the freeway and get hit by a car. These people are crazy. And they infested our industry for about 7 years, and now they're throwing a tantrum because they're being kicked out. And they are completely right. We are gatekeeping because we don't want these people anymore. They don't belong in our hobby. They don't belong in our space. They're just going to wreck it. Would you honestly invite somebody to come, if you're a kid and you're playing with your sandbox, and you have that one kid that always comes and breaks your toys, and, you know, then, like, gaslights you or whatever, and makes you feel bad about them breaking your stuff and ruining your stuff, are you going to want to play in that sandbox with that kid next time? Of course not. You're not going to want to invite that kid or spend time with them, because they're just coming in to be mean and break stuff. So why on God's green earth would we allow these people and continue to give them work when they're just there to destroy the industry. You know, eventually, people woke up and they're like, wait a second, these people aren't contributing to anything. The game industry isn't growing. We're not making more money. We're not selling more games. All we're doing is creating division, and we're losing money. So the people that own the game studios are like, these people are fired because they can't get along with people. If they would actually, you know, grow up and act like adults and learn how to work with people that have differences of opinion than them, and there are people that have differences of opinions. There are conservatives, there are Democrats, there are libertarians, there's communists, there's all kinds of people, you know? You can't let every single aspect of a person's personality determine if you're going to be able to work with them at work. Because I guarantee you, you will find another small thing that's not political that you can't stand about that person. You won't be able to work with them at all. You know, if you keep looking for stuff that makes people irritating to you, I guarantee you'll find it. So, you know, them being petty and being like, oh, you know, this person doesn't agree with this or that. It's like, if you keep digging and you know, pestering people, you're going to find more and more things you don't like about them. That's not how the work life is supposed to be. You know?
Yeah.
It just... You have to get along with people. You have... Not only that, but you have to work in the same environment as them. You don't have a choice. That's what being an adult is.
Yeah, definitely,
Doggone it.
David Conka said people like that, they complain about video games that they're for children, but then they'll watch a grown man chasing a ball. Say that's more of an adult thing.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, basically,
like watching
the
sports.
people who are playing basketball and throwing baseballs around, that's something kids did and they grew up and they're basically doing their childhood pastime and they're making money.
Right, they're watching professional sports, which is what kids do outside, which is play.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Pup Jojo says, my mom used to work at Toys R Us, so when she had to bring me to work, I always was on the video game displays. Aw, that's very cute, Joseph.
Well,
very cute, Joseph West.
I hope you guys enjoyed our little presentation of our second online thing. I know a lot of you guys were at work. We're going to try to get another one of these in a few days. This stream did get 1,000 views, so we'll get another one of these online thingies. Next up is Soul Calibur. So if you guys could head over there, we're going to be playing Soul Calibur next. Be a lot of fun. And then later tonight, if Alpha's around, will be Arkham Knight. Arkham.
Oh.
Arkham, I am the Knight.
And Alpha said hello. Hi, Alpha. I'm sorry I didn't respond. Alpha is here. Hi, Alpha. Hi, Jacob Orion. Hi, everyone.
Alrighty. Thank you guys for hanging out. We hope you enjoyed Mario Kart. Please check out Soul Calibur, which is next, and the Soul Calibur series is kind of running down now. There's only a little bit left to do in Soul Calibur 2, which I actually need to look something up because I'm stuck. But yeah, you guys are breathtaking, and see you on Soul Calibur in a few minutes. God bless. Happy gaming.
See ya.